Rosie. I'm 15 years old and I like summer.
I'm Sophie. I'm 15 and I like oceans.
I'm Dietrich and I'm 16. I don't really know what I like. My name's Adam, I'm 15 and I really like skateboarding.
Hi, I'm Jesse, I'm 17 and I like cars.
I'm Sophia, I'm 17 years old. I like to ride horses.
My name is Abby Canterbury, I'm 14 years old and I like to read.
Hi, my name is Charlie, I'm 18 and I like to paint pretty things.
Hi, my name is Valia, I'm 18 and I like music.
Hi, I'm Zach, I love soccer, track, and family.
Hi, I'm Carl, I'm 18 and I like math and science.
I think I would paint. I would paint for those 24 hours. I would get out every frustration, every emotion, everything I was feeling in that 24 hours and put it on a canvas.
Probably go to Mexico and have a bunch of Coca-Cola because it's actually real sugar.
If I only had 24 hours left to live, I think I would face every single one of my fears and spend time with the people I love.
Why?
Why?
Why am I here?
What am I supposed to be?
Probably what's heaven like? Is it worth working for?
I have no idea how to define sin, but I bet a lot of people sin all over the world because no one's perfect.
I don't think that we can define sin because we aren't God and we can't determine what's right and what's wrong. So I think things like the 10 Commandments are like, you should probably follow those. But I don't think that we can really say what's right and what's wrong because to some people it's right, to some people it's wrong, and we can't just assume that we are always correct.
I would define sin as doing not what God told you to do, breaking the God rules.
Probably the scariest thing I've ever been through was when I had heart surgery. And like my biggest fear ever is needles. And I had to keep getting needles poked into me to get my IV going because it wouldn't start. And I mean, even though it was just little tiny needles and I was supposed to go into like a 10.5-hour operation, the needles were like the thing that creeped me out the most. And it was really like, it was like 25 needles. So yeah, that was probably the hardest thing I've ever been through.
Nothing scares me.
I think the scariest thing I've ever done / been through is when a good family friend went through cancer and died because it really hit close to me and I realized that it could happen to anyone.
I think God can love people no matter what because He knows that He created us in His image and He can see the good things in us even when other people can't sometimes. He knows the worst that we're capable of, but also the best.
He can love people no matter what they've done because He created us, and He created us with these faults and these things that we do without meaning to. And He can't create us with those things and then hate us for it and not forgive us.
Because God is love.
I would probably be Beast Boy because I feel like turning into an animal is pretty cool. I would turn into a cheetah, and then I would turn into a lion, and then turn into a bear, and then I'd be a rhino, and then be a shark, and a dinosaur.
Super Jesus.
If I could be any superhero, I'd be Hindsight Lad, because having eyes in the back of your head is really cool.
I think God has a greater plan for us, and He knows what's best for us, and sometimes something that we pray for that we think we need isn't actually the best choice for us.
I have no idea why people don't get what they pray for. Maybe because it's probably not important to God, but it might be important to you, but God's gonna save it for a later time.
Good, Jesus ain't Santa Claus.
Some of them still matter, some of them don't. It's just a matter of how you view it.
God's instructions definitely do still matter today. I mean, some of them are worded kind of old-fashioned, and since society has developed a lot, things have changed, like gay rights and clothes with cotton and whatever that rule is. But God's instructions, like the commandments and ones that still apply today, are still important.
I think Jesus' teachings are still absolutely relevant to us today. I think that no matter what generation it is, we are called on to love one another and to show love to one another.
God has a plan for everybody's life, but He also gives us opportunities to make choices to work towards that. He wants us to go in a positive direction, but I think He also knows that even when we don't know what the outcome is going to be of our future choices, He knows what choices we'll make because He's God and He can know all.
At least He knows what He's doing, because I don't.
I think God has an idea of what He wants people to do for their life, but I think He wants people to still have decisions about their life. He wants them to make decisions about their life. He's got a good idea of what He wants your life to be. He just wants you to kind of figure out how to get there by yourself, sort of. He can guide you, but He wants you to make your own decisions.
Yes, I think that there's value in being part of a church. I think a church is a small community, and to be part of that small community since I was little, it definitely has impacted my life, and the way that it has impacted my life is valuable.
I see value because you learn how to be respectful and responsible to other people, be honest.
I do see value in being part of church, being part of something bigger, part of a community inside a community where you can make friends and have a good time.
I don't really think that it's important to be a part of a church, honestly. I mean, it doesn't make you any better or worse of a Christian if you go to church or don't go to church. For some people, it helps them to, like, nurture their religion or whatever, but it's not a requirement. And if someone doesn't go to church, you can't say, oh, you're a bad Christian, because they could be a really nice person outside of church, and you could be a horrible person outside of church and only be nice to people inside of church, which is totally missing the point. So I don't think that it's really that important. It just depends on what you think would help you most with your relationship with God.
Just go. It's recording. This will take me a while to cut.
Wait a minute, I didn't get it.
If you only had 24 hours left to live, what would you do?
The question was, if I only have 24, you just totally ruined it.
If you could ask God one question, what would you ask?
I can't do this.
That's
I don't know. Okay, do somebody else.
How do you feel about the idea that God has a plan for your life?
I think God has
Okay, no more. Okay.
Like learning every week new stuff. You can learn that on your own. Okay, that's
It's not completely necessary to be part of the church.
Because he forgives it. I'm like stopping.
Hi, my name's Josie.
Don't look at the camera.
You
Sophie, go over there.
Travel somewhere. I'd want to
Okay,
travel.
redo that.
I don't think that God has a plan for my life. I think that not everything.
that was a fail.
No.
Hi, I'm Sophie. I'm 15 and I love eating competitions. No, I sound weird. Okay. Hi, I'm Sophie. Don't make faces. You need to be taller. Stand on the stool. I feel weird like talking down. It gives me a double chin. Okay. Hi. Hi, I'm Sophie.